Hey guys, welcome back. This is Travis at Arcan Trailer in Carstairs, Alberta. It is a beautiful Montana Monday out here in the little town of Carstairs. The sun is shining, the smoke has cleared. We're not only excited about that, but we're very excited about this beautiful Montana that you see behind me. This is a 2021 Montana 3230 CK with the Legacy package as well as the gorgeous sterling full body paint. So that's going to look incredibly sharp here. I can't wait to show you guys all about it. A few things on this floor plan. We're going to be at about 37.5 feet for an overall length, just over 13,000 pounds on the dry side of things. So at a reasonable weight and reasonable size for you. A couple things to point out on this floor plan. Of course, the gorgeous full body paint is going to be the focal point on the exterior here. But as we make our way down, we do have two great size power awnings on the camp side of this floor plan, giving you some really good coverage out front. Just behind me is also a very large pass-through storage. I'll show you here in just a moment. And we do have the nice slam latch handles with magnetic door catches for that pass-through storage. Oh, one of the larger basements in the Montana family here. Now we'll make our way around the front side of the RV. As I'm passing by here with the Legacy package, we do have the Furion side view cameras, and in addition to that, there's going to be the Furion backup camera on the back wall there that you'll see in just a moment's time. As we're making our way around the front of the RV, just below the neck area here will be the generator prep compartment as a part of the Legacy package there once again. And then we do have our incredibly sharp front cap here, again with that automotive full paint. Just below that, we have the road armor pin box here, which has the pivoting head as well as the dampening plate just to help with chucking when you're stopping and starting, as well as reduce some of the road vibrations transferring through into the unit, just allowing for a much better tow. Making our way around to the far side, right on the front corner is going to be access to our one-touch auto level control. So it is the 6-point hydraulic auto level on this floor plan, of course. As we come around to the far side and the sunshine hits the sidewall of this gorgeous fifth wheel, you can really see that full body paint. Let the color out and let the shine out, and it looks incredibly sharp there. So moving down a little bit further, we will have another side view camera there once again. So one for each side of the RV. And then in the pass-through storage, we'll have Montana's wet well or convenience center with all of your water connections, poles, exterior shower, so on and so forth, in one convenient location. Beside that, we'll have our furnace outlet and our 12-gallon hot water heater. And just below that, we have the power cord reel, which is something on the Legacy package there once again. So we're just pushing a button to spool up that 50-amp power cord. As we make our way down, I want to touch on just between the axles here, we got the road armor suspension from Lippert Components to go with that pin box. Just a much better riding suspension component than traditional systems we used to see. Not only that, with the Legacy package from Montana, we've upgraded to disc brakes by Dexter instead of a traditional electric drum brake. So that's going to give you a whole lot better stopping power when you're going down the road. Now, as we make our way to the rear side of the coach, one other Legacy Edition feature we'll see here is the rear fiberglass cap, which looks incredibly sharp. This gives it a much nicer aesthetic than the traditional wall that we used to see on a standard build. We do have the accessory hitch just below that, so if you want to set up the bike rack or anything along those lines, you do have that ability. Of course, ladder to get up on the roof, always a good thing to have. Sweep off those the roof lines. Check out your roof seals, just make sure nothing's drying out or deteriorating over time. As I mentioned earlier, we do have the backup camera just in the center up top there, so that's going to give you an extra set of eyes back here if you're backing up into some tighter areas. Making our way back towards the camp side of the RV, we do have these slide toppers on top of all of our slide boxes with this model. And then once again, the second awning back here giving you some added coverage. And both of those awnings do have that LED strip running the whole length, so it does a really phenomenal job illuminating out front of the RV. Now the last thing I'm going to point out before we jump inside is of course the solid step entry as we're making our way into the coach. We've got a little bit of an update this here, where the legs, we can simply press a button, slide these in and out accordingly, and set it up however you might need. Now I'll invite you guys inside. We'll check out the interior of the 3230 CK. All right guys, here we are inside the 3230 CK with the Legacy package here. First thing we're going to notice as we're walking in the door is we have the range area moved up to this front wall. Traditionally you might see that out on the side wall there. redesigned it a little bit this year. Gives us a nice deep countertop, lots of prep space here, and some good storage all around. I'll invite you guys inside. I'll show you a little bit about this. Not only does it look incredibly sharp, where we have this residential style range hood, it's also very functional. That does open up for you there. You kind of have a hidden spice rack or spot for some cooking oils, anything along those lines, maybe the bar. And then some good added storage on either side of that cook station as well. Just below me here is a little countertop extension that pulls out here to give you some extra prep space if you do need, and then a full bank of drawers below that for all your cutlery and utensils you're bringing along with you. Over my left shoulder is the 18 cubic foot gas electric refrigerator. Fairly standard for us here in Carstairs, going with that two-way fridge. But all sorts of perishable storage in there for you, especially if you are doing some extended trips, maybe heading down south for the winter months. Making our way into the kitchen area, we will have our 30-inch convection microwave with a nice added wine rack just above that, added cabinetry, and then we'll have this large countertop area here. Now, one thing you might notice is we don't see that floor-to-ceiling pantry you might always find in a Montana. We've redesigned that, and we'll have 4 large pull-out drawers just below this countertop area here, and that's going to be your dedicated pantry area, so a little bit more functional. As we see in this drawer here as well, we'll have the display for that Furrion side and backup camera there. For 2021, you may have seen or heard, Montana has upgraded to soft close hidden hinge cabinets, all with the magnetic catch. So very residential-esque in that sense, provides a very stable cabinet. And if you ever do need to make adjustments down the line, you're never defacing anything on the exterior. For our center island here, we do have these 70/30 split stainless steel sinks with the high-rise faucet and some nice Corian countertops. And of course, added storage just below that. One point I always like to mention is having the spot for the garbage can, so you don't have to hang that bag off the back of a tap or a cabinet door or drawer anymore. Moving back to the living space, we'll have our big screen entertainment center with the gorgeous LED fireplace just below that. The fireplace not only looks sharp, it is a space heater as well, about 4,800 BTUs, so it is a great way just to help take the chill off in the evening hours. We'll have some added storage above for all your DVDs, board games, or anything along those lines as well. Just across the back wall, we do have our sofa. It's a tri-fold hide-a-bed sofa that folds out to just shy of a king-size hide-a-bed. So if you do have some friends or family, maybe the kids are coming out with you, there is a comfortable spot for them to spend the night. Now, just across from the entertainment centers are Thomas Payne recliner chairs here. We do have the power recline, the heat, and the massage options on there, as well as some integrated USBs to help keep the mobile devices charged up. And just above your recliners, we do have a dimmer switch for the lights, so you can dim those down if you are watching a movie in the evening hours. Making our way up front in the living slide, the next thing we're going to find is our dinette table. This is a dual extension dinette with one release on the left-hand side here. Then that lifts up quick and easy. We'll have 2 extensions and then a magnetic leaf here that flips down just to give you some added space. There'll be 2 additional chairs just up front. But that'll give you a much larger area if you do have some guests out with you guys. Now, as we're making our way up front, the next point I will go over is, of course, central vacuum in the stairs just as we're headed up front. One thing Montana's doing, which I do enjoy, is having the electric dustpan here. So if you don't want to pull out the vacuum hose, you can sweep everything up, give that a kick, and that's going to suck everything up for you, so you don't, again, have to worry about pulling out that hose. As we're making our way up the stairs now, I'll show you guys the in-command automation system, which is in addition to that legacy package there. So instead of your standard control panel, we're going to have this touchscreen panel here, which is going to have controls for your awnings, your slides, lights, HVAC systems, everything else in between. Then, of course, you'll have your heat pads for the holding tanks, ceiling fan switch, and the max air fans there as well for you. Just below that is a little coat closet right as you're coming in the door, spot for the sweatshirts, jackets, everything like that, just to reduce some of the clutter. Now, as we're making our way up into the master bedroom area, we do have a great sized bathroom here. It is a dual vanity bathroom with some really great storage. And then, of course, we're going to have a nice porcelain toilet and a very large walk-in style shower. It's 4 feet by 2.5 feet, and we've got some really great headspace in here as well for the taller folks. Now into the master bedroom. Fairly standard layout here for the Montanas. We have the king size bed on the slide out with windows on both sides, as well as above the headboard there. We're going to have some added storage just below the bed as well. That's where you'll see the central vacuum hose. Over my right shoulder is our mirrored closets with the sliding wardrobes and a built-in laundry hamper here. And just over my other shoulder now is our washer dryer prepped closet, where we're going to have 2 additional chairs for down at the dinette. Again, the washer dryer prep and some added hanging storage. Just at the foot of the bed, we do have a 6-drawer dresser and the second entertainment center for the coach, just if you want to watch a movie in the evening hours laying down in bed. So once again, everybody, my name is Travis at Arcan Trailer. This has been our 2021 Montana 3230CK with the Legacy package and the Sterling full body paint. If you guys have any questions, feel free to give us a shout at 403-337-9998. Thank you for your time. We look forward to hearing from you soon.